Like, I'm sitting there at the national championship this year, and they're honoring the 10 greatest players in the history of college football, right? And it's like Red Grange and Jim Thorpe are on the list. I'm going, okay, like, can we just do this by era? Because you mean to tell me if you put Jim Thorpe on a football field today and, like, let Patrick Queen size him up, how's that going to go?
Jim Thorpe was like 6'3".
Yeah, respect to Jim Thorpe. I'm sure he was great. But my point is, it was 100 years ago. Come on.
I think he would still do it.
Jim Thorpe's a walk-on today.
Don't you say that.
You don't know anything about Jim Thorpe.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm sure Red Grange would have been super killer.
Who is Red Grange? I don't even know what that is.
Exactly.
It sounds like a disease. Got the Red Grange over there. Stay away from him. What did he play? What position?
He's a running back.
No. Red Grange?
Red Grange was played at Chicago.
Like University of Chicago?
I'm pretty sure. Let me look it up to make sure I got it. Or play for the Bears. Play for Illinois. Play for the University of Illinois, then play for the Chicago Bears.
Red Grange.
He died in 1991 at the age of 87. I mean, this guy played in like 1905. I mean, come on. I'm sure he was fantastic in his day. Give me a break, man. The Galloping Ghost. That was his nickname. Red Grange.
That's a heck of a nickname.
It is a heck of a nickname.
I mean,
the nickname game was way better back in the day. Now it's just initials and the truth and things like that. The Galloping Ghost. Come on. The alliteration there, it's intense.
Pretty good, yeah.
I mean, if we were doing the top 10 nicknames in college football history, he's probably in there.
You got any stats up there for Red Grange?
But stats aren't going to matter with Red Grange because it was just a different game back then. You know, it's not. That's my point. Like, it's not comparable.
Yeah, but Jim Thorpe he did everything. He won Olympic gold medals. He
Who
played
cares?
baseball.
Okay,
he
great.
did all that stuff.
All right. Oh, good for him. He was the best athlete in 1906.
On the planet.
Okay. What's your point?
Speaking of that,
I'm going to get angry emails, too, from someone who's going to be like, well, how dare you disrespect Red Grange? Didn't you know he ran a 10 to 100 meter in the snow while wearing bare? I'm like, okay, thank you. Yeah. Let's line him up against Usain Bolt and see how that goes. Come on. Get real.
But if he had the training that Usain Bolt had.
He didn't.
But if he did.
He didn't.
But if, though.
He didn't.
I know, but if he did.
I'm not living in a fantasy land. I'm living in reality. And in this reality, he didn't.
But, like, what if Babe Ruth had the same nutrition and training, though? Like,
needles?
What if? I mean, or just good training.
Or what if Babe Ruth had to face Justin Verlander and Clayton Kershaw and Garrett Cole and Aaron Nola? What if he had to face those guys? How would it have gone?
And not Lefty McGillicuddy and all these guys like
Lefty McGillicuddy. And don't get me wrong, I'm not like pooping on Babe Ruth.
Yeah, you are.
I mean,
you're pooping on Red Grange.
No, what I'm doing is talking about how absurd it is that we try to compare eras, which is completely impossible. It is impossible to do. Like, so if you're going to sit here and tell me the 10 best ever, don't give me that. The guy would get cut.
The assortment of...
Give me Lanard Fournette over Red Grange.
Easy.
Give me Lanard Fournette over Red Grange.
You've never seen Red run the rock. You don't know.
Give me Lanard.
He'd be a guy.
I want Lanard over Red Grange.
It's unbelievable, that statement right there. You need to mark that one. Give me Lanard Fournette over Red Grange. Wow.
If we could bring Red Grange in his prime and line him up against Lanard Fournette, I'd take Lanard Fournette. I guarantee you, we would watch them too, and we'd take Lanard Fournette.
You've never seen Red run the ball. You don't know.
You didn't even know Red Grange was a person. You thought it was a disease. Like you're arguing for someone you didn't even know existed.
Hey, put some respect on that dude's name. Let's go.
Oh, man. But that's the problem, too. It makes it sound like you're being dismissive, but I'm just pointing out the absurdity of trying to compare generations, which is impossible to do. Like, in that era, offensive linemen looked like me. I would have been a big 6 foot 220. I'm an offensive lineman.
You're a dude.
Right?
Oh,
I'm a dude in 1903. Yeah. Today, today I would get annihilated. Look at Austin Deculus and Sadiq Charles and these guys. Lloyd Cushenberry's a pterodactyl. He's got a 7-foot wingspan. Red Grange.
Hell out of here.
You thought Red Grange was a disease.
It does sound like a disease.